And we have finally touched down in the knockout stages of the FIFA World Cup. Here is the last 16 minus the European champion Spain, and Thierry Henry still rules the goal scoring charts. Well, it's only appropriate that we kick off the knockout stages with the runners-up of the last World Cup. France take on the very team that knocked them out of Euro 2004. And thanks to that man, France have been on a goal-scoring spree this tournament. They have revenge in their eyes for that night in Portugal 6 years ago. Carragunas lays it back off to Samaras, and it's a suppressed strike. Clawed up by Hugo Lloris. Samaras takes a touch away from Evra. Samaras this time on the left boot. The ball in. Cleared away to safety, to Lalonde, heads it down to Govu! On the half volley, but it's a sloppy one. Torresidis takes it on the bosom, threads it wonderfully down the line to Gekas. Torresidis. Now here's the captain, Georgios Carragunas! Oh, he's done it! The captain has sent the Greeks into the lead here in Cape Town. Too much time, too much space, and perhaps too many repeats of history. Greece are in front of France yet again. And it's the man that lifted the European Championship in Lisbon, rolling back the years. Greece are capable of springing surprises. Will they lift the World Cup here in South Africa? Malouda, plenty of space to whip one in. Diaby sends it back into the mixer, and Thierry Henry with an extravagant flick into the top corner. Henry VIII, because that's 8 goals to the name of the King of France. Take a look at how many white shirts surround the Frenchman. All he needs to take is one touch, one lick of the page, and we're on to a new chapter, just like that. Thierry Henry spots the run of Johan Gourcuff. He's running blind into a blizzard of white shirts. Gourcuff! Oh, sky blue clarity for the French. A humiliating goal for the goalkeeper to concede. A jagged sword to fall on for Angelos Zorvas. It's not a bad 1-2 pass, but Gourcuff gets a stroke of luck off the woodwork, and before the keeper can even blink, it's off his person and in the French purse. Profit for the Blues. The final seconds of the first half ticking away. Ziolis with one last roll of the dice, and Carragunas rolls a 6. Greece, the tormentors, have reset the scorelines just before half-time. Georgios Carragunas with his second of the game. Ziolis with a perfect cross and a perfect Scottish kiss from Georgios Carragunas right on the stroke of half-time. Evra passes the baton to Florent Malouda. It's a low ball in, and Henry is shot away on the goal line. Abu Diaby lays himself off. Red light syndrome for Abu Diaby. Here's Gekas. Torresidis overlapping, and Gekas has been dispossessed. It's Carragunas. Oh, into the grasp of Hugo Lloris. Diaby waiting for support. Here's Henry. And Sorva slaps it at the sky like a bothersome fly. Thierry Henry on the prowl for his second goal. Corner kick denied. Diaby to Nicholas and now cut. Deja vu of Sinikovu. Here comes Gekas, an absolute troublemaker for the Greeks. Samaras! Samaras! Has he just killed France? And now the Greeks have a very late lead over the French. 10 minutes remaining, and the World Cup runners-up are out. In South Africa, a total brain fart in defence between the French. And now cut. Henry, 1-on-1, now he plays it into the middle to the army. Nowhere near enough power. Samaras the tormentor, lays it off to Gekas to return the favour. Oh, he took too long. The scoreboard's absent, one last roll of the dice for the French. Needs to be a perfect ball in from Gourcuff. First cross denied. Vintra takes too long to get rid of it. And now caught to Toulon. Strapping his seatbelt, we're going nowhere for 30 more minutes. Jeremy Toulon has just extended the life of France. What a way to kick off the knockout stages. Just when you thought France used all their drama up against the South Africans, they have plenty to spare against the Greeks. It's the worst first touch in the world by Vintra, and a wicked deflection gives Toulon the equaliser. Well, who could have predicted it would go to extra time under these circumstances? Henry being chased away like a butterfly by Vintra. Toulon! Oh, he forces Siolis to reconsider. Well, he's already buggered up the World Cup once already. Gourcuff swings it in. Suppressed by the Greeks. Diaby. Gourcuff. Henry losing possession. Gigant! And the timing of the goal qualifies him perfectly for World Cup folk hero André-Pierre Gignac. He's as wired, as alert as a starving jackal. Everybody else switches off 140 minutes in, but Gignac's spidey sense tingles. Here's Gekas. Nowhere near enough strength in that to Baba Luis. France have finally done it. They fought back twice against a valiant Greek side. It's a Greek tragedy though. We all knew how it was going to end. And now France have their sights set on either England or Serbia. I think many back home might need convincing that football is coming home. The story of the Three Lions is that England scraped their way through the group stage, but they mustn't look back in anger. The task at hand is taking on a Serbian side with many talented prospects, one of which is Nemanja Vidic, of course, a Manchester United teammate of Wayne Rooney. Gerrard cushions it down to Michael Carrick on the volley. Stojkovic had to be on guard. It's a hard strike, but it's straight at him. Tosic. Sigic at the near post. What a save from David James. Stretches out a foot. Branislav Ivanovic is a long ball into Sigic. Glenn Johnson trying to cut the ball in half, doesn't do very well. Kuzmanovic into the palms of James. Lampard snatches at it. James Milner plays it short to Rooney. Good touch. Rooney! That's more like it. Gets the keeper to get his kit dirty. Defoe tries to thread one through to Rooney. Oh, and Vidic has made the best of it. And Wayne Rooney, with a perfect finish, has put England in front. Just over 30 minutes played. It's actually Nemanja Vidic and his future Manchester rival Alexander Kolarov getting their wires crossed to allow Wayne Rooney to put that as high as possible into the goal net. Ninkovic is there before Terry. Gerrard on the volley comes off the chest of a Serbian defender. Actually hits the breast of Vidic. Crouch clicks and collects. Now Milner out wide. Bruce one in. Gerrard! Cup. It's a late one, but now England can relax. At the same venue where Jermaine Defoe saved England's blushes against Slovenia. The captain has made the benchmark. And it comes to an end in Port Elizabeth. England will face France in the quarter-finals. Cameroon, one of Africa's two representatives, and arguably the strongest of them both, in the knockout stages, take on a New Zealand side, ironically named the All Blacks because they are probably the darkest horses in the knockout stages of this World Cup, or they have the blackest of hopes of going through to the quarters. Imana hits Eto in the breadbasket. Weibo to Eto. Oh, and there's a good catch from Paston. This played shot to Eto, flicks on by Weibo. And Sirikoto! Wow! It's almost as if it's training ground routine from Cameroon. Benoit Sirikoto of Tottenham Hotspur with the perfect exclamation mark to a punctual free kick routine from Cameroon. It's perfected by the fact that it's off his not so good right foot. Bertos intercepted, but Fallon is there to tidy up. Fallon into Shane Smells. New Zealand can't stop scoring. The All Whites have scored in every single one of the World Cup games. It's unfair to rule them rank outsiders. With this criteria in mind, it's Shane Smelts. He counters up Benoit Sirikoto's incredible opener. Imana with another hard hit from long range. Bertos gets the ball in, and that's a terrible conversion. Choupo-Moting had to go. Oh, if only can keep it down. The super sub for Cameroon. Choupo-Moting running at New Zealand. Way back, fighting through to Choupo. Paston stands his ground. A very high, very early cross from Benoit Sirikoto. Imana on the end of it can't create nothing worthwhile. And Cameroon and New Zealand head into extra time for the second time in the knockout stages. They figured out a way through to Eto. Eto! It's unthinkable that even he could fail to hit the target from that angle. Makuna shook it off of Brown. Here comes Choupo-Moting. Throws it through to Eto! Goal! A very late one at that. It's none other than Samuel Eto, the king of Cameroon, with what may be a last gasp winner for the Lions. It's a great striker's finish, not because of the actual goal, but because of the instincts, the run of Samuel Eto. Oh! How did he miss that? New Zealand with nothing to lose. It's Brown! Took too long to release it against Solimanu. A crucial save for Solimanu Hamadou. Last chance saloon for New Zealand. Brown into Brookie. It's all over. Cameroon fly the flags for the Africans into the quarterfinals. Portugal have a yellow and green feather in their cap, beating the World Cup favourites Brazil in the final group game to land on top of the table. Today they face the runners-up of Group H, Switzerland, who have Chile to thank for their spot in the knockout stages. Shimao, there's a ton of space for him as Switzerland's left flank is unattended. Raul Morales! A super fast start for Portugal. Red hot. Brute force conversion from Raul Morales at the near post. And it all stemmed from Switzerland's lopsided backline. Shimao had too much time to put the pass into Raul Morales, who caught Benaglio out at the safest part of the goal. Bruno Alves, point blank up Benaglio. Shimao with 100-foot in the air cross to Ronaldo. There was no water in the pool, but Ronaldo arrives with a bucket that is also inexplicably empty. Ziegler watching the run of Nakufo. Here's Johnson Fernandez. Oh, and Eduardo spilled it. Dirdiuk couldn't satisfy the Swiss. Looked for a moment to be a routine save for Eduardo. Shades of Dudek's involuntary save in Istanbul. It's collected by Barami. And he powers on through. Quinchar misjudges that one. It's Barami. Gets a ball in. Whoa! Aaron Dirdiuk, you dirty, dirty boy. An absolute wonder goal. Redemption for his calamity earlier on in the half. At point blank range. Look at this impossible angle. Flicks it over the head of Eduardo. Let's be fair, he uses a little bit of the Jedi Force to make contact with the ball. Barami, he can run and run and run for days. Whips one in, and Eduardo has to get fingertip to that to disrupt the pace of the cross. Barami again, Nakufo being harassed by Ricardo Carvalho. Back to Barami. Lichtensteiner plays it down the line. It doesn't flow as evenly as Valorant wanted. Dirdiuk on the volley. And it's anticlimactic for the Swiss. Shimao just has a habit of popping up out of seemingly thin air on that right hand side. Ronaldo! Of all the players to be on the end of this has no business being anywhere else on the pitch but the back of the net. Plenty of men back for Portugal. Switzerland not coming forward in many numbers, but Nakufo almost eradicates that handicap. What a match winner this would have been if not for Eduardo between the sticks. And for the third time, extra time. Here's Barami. He's been a shining light for Switzerland today. He's found a way through to Alexander Frey. He's 1-1. Oh! Well, the Swiss veteran took our Euro 2008 series by storm. Probably justified why he's not first choice here in this tournament. Shimao with a wonderful pass to Ronaldo. He's let it run on too much, but he's brought back under control. And Almeida couldn't keep it down. It's time for the dreaded World Cup lottery, the penalty shootout. And the last time Portugal competed in a penalty shootout at the World Cup, Ronaldo scored the winning kick against England. And in that same tournament, Switzerland were eliminated without scoring a single spot kick. And we start with the best. Ronaldo versus Benaglio. Straight down the middle. 1-0. Now Alexander Frey, can he redeem himself for a crucial opportunity? In extra time, he does. It's one penalty apiece for the captains. Shimao straight up Benaglio. Aaron Dirdiuk must be feeling confident after scoring one of the goals of the tournament. He scores. They're all playing it safe. Right down the middle at the moment. Deco, the talisman. Bottom corner, good penalty. Justin Fernandez to make it free for Switzerland. Oh, and it's saved by the shins of Eduardo. Now it's the substitute Hugo Almeida. Can he level things up? And he does. Belon Barami can round up a great game if he scores this one. It's in. Well, he's done his job. The pressure is on Danny. If he misses and Switzerland score, Portugal are out. And now he passes the burden onto Benjamin Hugel to keep Switzerland in the penalty shootout. And he does. He forces sudden death. Morales scored 118 minutes ago. Can he do it again? No! And now the World Cup is out of their hands. And it's in the palms of Blase Nakufo. And he's missed too. Unbelievable. Miguel Veloso with the most crucial kick of his career. The curtains are closing on the Seleção. Reto Ziegler to complete the upset. And they are going through the first shock of the knockout stages. The favourites, Portugal, are going home. No World Cup for Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, Lionel Messi must be smiling internally. His professional rival, Cristiano Ronaldo, has gone home. But if Argentina haven't learned lessons from match day 1 against Nigeria, and not to underestimate smaller opposition, then Leo could be joining Cristiano on a plane back to Spain. Well, the World Cup hosts have already proven against France that they fear nobody. Argentina the biggest test of their careers. And Higuain's death stare was waved away. No penalty, excellent tackle. Demichelis helps it forward to Messi, had to go, and it's a comfortable catch for Josephs. Tico Medici, Bafana, this young cub has put Ufala through. Blasts it right at Romero. That opportunity was a gift. Leo Messi collecting on the left-hand side. Still Messi, there's a cross in, and but it wasn't for Manib Josephs. Masiella almost puts his own team behind. Messi slamming on the brakes. Reignites the engine to fire a Kun Aguero into the lead. And Diego Maradona's rotation pays off. Kun Aguero, who replaced Carlos Tevez in today's starting lineup, as a coronation of his brace against the Greeks. Accusations of nepotism for Maradona picking his son-in-law have surely been washed away now. Shabalala, Demichelis trying to keep chase. There he is, picks a moment for the cross here. Not back down to Pina. Medici. And it's underwhelming. Le Chalonnier plays it ahead of Javier Mascherano. It's Le Chalonnier. That was a stellar strike. And Sergio Romero comes good on that one for a change. Juan Sebastian Veron, what's he thinking? Well, he had glory in his eyes. The 35-year-old veteran, almost becoming Argentina's oldest goal scorer at the World Cup. Argentina coming forward in ruthless fashion now, just as they did against Greece. It looks like the batteries have run out of Sergio Aguero's controller. Garcia trying to switch the play to Masiella. Ball was too close to his body, doesn't get enough on it. And he's probably about to pay the price. Lionel Messi into the middle to Higuain, and the hosts are going out. It's all over, the African dream is dead. It was an exciting one while it lasted. An incredible story of the comeback against France will be told for decades to come in South African towns, but today is the day that World Cup football ended for Bafana. Argentina will await Germany or the USA, and maybe Lionel Messi will finally score a goal. Germany and the United States have only collided twice in World Cup history, and on both occasions Germany were the winners. And with the incredible run of form that the Germans have been in this tournament, that record looks unlikely to be broken. Mario Gomez and Robbie Findlay will be the two players to watch, as those are the two players with the most goals in their bank accounts. Clint Dempsey tried to lure Bastian Schweinsteiger in, and Dempsey's on one, running away from Schweinsteiger, and misses out the door. Robbie Findlay has just beckoned all of Europe's top clubs, clamouring for his signature. He'll be playing no more football in the MLS. USA have a shock lead over the favourites Germany. Clint Dempsey was the architect, Altidore the intended target, and Robbie Findlay providing backup. Every time he touches the ball, it's a goal. Podolski aiming for Özil, and Tim Howard is there before him. Landon Donovan bombing past Ron Boateng. Oh, and it's into the hands of Manuel Neuer. It's Mario Gomez, time to see what he can do. And he's brought to the ground before he even has a chance to change the game. The key for Germany is not to panic. It's not the first time they've been behind in this World Cup. Oh, Mario Gomez almost with a glancing header. It's not really out of reach for Tim Howard though. It's half-time, and that marks the first occasion Germany haven't scored a goal in the first half. Muller, bit of room now. Oh, too hard in the cross, too hard. Podolski keeps it alive. Here's Boateng. Khedira. He's just soaked up. USA causing all kinds of problems for Germany, muddying the waters. Özil to take the corner. It's cleared away by Bornstein on the goal line. And it's just chaos in that goal mouth. Second attempt for Germany. And it's tipped over by Tim Howard. The USA are like piranhas in the water against this Germany attack. Muller. Gomez helps it on first time to Podolski. Brilliant stop from Tim Howard. 12 minutes left and USA with a rare break into the box. And that would have been goal number 2 if it wasn't for Jerome Boateng. Germany really need to put in their chips on the table. 10 very quick minutes remaining. Probably the 10 longest minutes of the United States' lives. Muller helps it on to Özil, blasted at Tim Howard. And Michael Bradley recreates Jerome Boateng's goalmouth clearance at his own end. Findlay captures the flag, runs with it, releases it to Jose Altidore, one-on-one with Manuel Neuer. Tries to take it around him, and he's shut down by the goalpost. Neuer's not exactly a short man, and he's stretched at full length, and it may have been just enough to force Altidore onto the post. Dempsey, and it's down to Findlay. Neuer gets a hand on it. It's crossed the line. It's crossed the goal line. And if you didn't know already, a World Cup star has been born in Robbie Findlay. The United States aren't going anywhere anytime soon, and Robbie Findlay certainly can't go back to Salt Lake City now. And England fans will love watching this one over and over again. It's karma from Manuel Neuer. There will be no crooked linesman to save his bacon today. That's over the line. The flag stayed down. Jose Altidore can slit their throats. Oh, USA have done it. They've broken the World Cup curse against the Germans, and they are through to face Argentina. Well, the defending world champions may have contributed to one of the greatest World Cup games ever to grace the competition, but that's behind them. They still have a job to do, as do the Netherlands, who was also unremarkable in the group stage, averaging 1 goal per game. Both countries are popular on paper, but have scraped their way through the group stages. The last time these two teams faced in the World Cup was 1978, where the Netherlands walked away as the victors. Gilardino on the end of that tries to loop it over the head of Stecklenburg, but he's on his line, it's safe. Zambrotta has a poor pass. Schneider! Oh, and it's whistled past Marchetti, who steps in the place of Buffon, who was poor in that Slovakia game. Well, an extravagant back heel from Van Persie backfired, then paid off as Zambrotta fell asleep. And Schneider is just inches away from the target. Montalivo, too cocky there. Been dispossessed by De Jong. Van Persie is back to Nigel De Jong. Oh, he's gone past Marchetti and found a way through. Nigel De Jong has sent the Dutch into the lead here at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium in Pretoria. The world champions are looking anything but schoolyard football here. Marchetti was quick off the mark, but he's unlucky. De Jong wins the challenge, follows through, and buries that in an empty net. Marquisio to Montalivo, can't find his footing, and he goes out the stadium. And now he's going to be enthused about redeeming himself for his part in the Netherlands goal. Oh, Gilardino yet again jumps the gun. And it's a yellow card for Mark van Bommel. A needless challenge. It's less up for Montalivo. And it's been suppressed. Counts. Now Van Persie running away from Cannavaro. It's Robin Van Persie. Brilliant stop from Marchetti. Danger still alive. Robin Van der Veer. And Cannavaro soaks it up from Wesley Schneider. And now the Italians trying to get out of the box. Here's Gilardino, Italy's top scorer. It's a dud, straight at Stecklenburg. Van Persie releases it to Count. Count! Probably could have held on to that for a little longer and ran it into a corner. Robin, is he going to stick this in the corner? Wiped up by Krishita. And it's a yellow card for the fullback. And Arjen Robben has stayed down, and that doesn't bode well for the Netherlands if they do qualify for the quarters. Let's hope it's not as serious as it looks for Batman's sidekick. Gilardino, first time to Di Natale. Oh, Gilardino! What a stop from Stecklenburg! And the world champions are out of the World Cup. Once again, the Netherlands can only muster up one goal, but this time it's more than enough. Chile and Brazil is the only round of 16 fixture in this episode that took place at the real World Cup. It was at this exact stage over 10 years ago in France 98, where Chile were buried by Brazil. Brazil are heavy favourites, but must not underestimate the Chilean side that swept Spain away in the previous game. The days of Salas and Zamorano are well behind them, but a talented young generation of Chilean players are developing before our very eyes. Matias Fernandez takes Schwan for a spin. Nothing creative comes of it. Suazo out wide to Sanchez. Isla gets the ball in, and Cesar for some reason can't hold. And Suazo unable to capitalise on the blunder. Melo, that's a wonderful first touch, and he's won a free kick. Up steps forward Alano, he's scored against North Korea. Oh. Got it over the wall, but couldn't bring it down to bother Omar Bravo. Harbour is playing with fire. Alanis dispossessed it. Oh, too early. Alves. Gilberto whips in a lovely ball. Rubinho fires it into the face of Bravo. Brazil are wrestling with Chile for possession of the weapon. Melo drills it into the legs. It's a stalemate, and time for extra time to separate these two teams. Nilmar threads it through to Alano. Chile are being stretched paper thin. Rubinho! Goal! Brazil finally have the breakthrough, and it's the baby-faced assassin, Little Rubinho. It's the fatal ball in from Alano. It's too fast, too deep for Claudio Bravo to stick his neck out and try and catch this. Nilmar, he's really injected a burst of pace for Brazil, a sense of urgency in this second half. Oh, I believe Rubinho was on hand there. Nilmar is saved by Bravo. Just over 15 minutes for Chile to save face and force a penalty shootout. But Brazil break. Nilmar surging forward. Rubinho is free. Saved by Bravo, and Alano has surely ended the World Cup for Chile. Well, it's taken over 100 minutes, but this is fast-paced, free-flowing, merciless football that Brazil are synonymous with has finally been showcased in this round of 16 fixture. Rubinho with the entire pitch to himself, it seems. Good reflexes from Bravo and snug hands. Well, it took over 100 minutes, but Brazil finally scored. And just as they did Chile in France 98, Brazil will face Holland for the first time since that competition. Well, take your pick from the final 8. Every continent other than Asia is represented in the quarterfinals. And Thierry Henry oversees the goal-scoring kingdom with 8 goals. Robbie Findlay has popped up out of nowhere to overtake Gilardino with 6 goals. And as always, thank you for your love and support for the World Cup 2010. Let me know if your nation has made it to the final 8. And do you have a World Cup winner in your back pocket? As usual, like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Don't forget to let me know the best player, best match, and the best goal of the round of 16.